got they're at 58. That's 61. That's a good bit odds. Two is 5 to 1. 6 is for a leader. Long there, she's like, what's going on? What's happening, man? Am I supposed to do something? Yeah. That I think you're going to be illegal for a run. Overwhelmed. That's 13, 10 to 1. What's that for? 5. He doesn't like the bet, that's for sure. I don't know. They're going to. I love that horse. He's starting to ramp up. He's starting to get up. Yes, sir.
Go, Jock. Bring them home, Jock. You ready? Come on, Glenn. I get.
Big boss! Big boss! General!
Designed by John E. and Diana L. Russell, trained by Mike DePolo, WWE winning jockey Paddock saddle. 2 is Elysian Field, Woodbine Oaks winner, Team Valor International, Gary Barber, ownership, Mark Cassius trainer, rider is Sahit Salachi. Number 3 is Philip Idea, owned by Rob Roman Stables Incorporated. It's trained by Kevin Nattar, with the ride is Daisuke Fukumoto. To number 4, Twin City. Gary Boulanger takes the reins here for Stuart Simon, ownership Brett McClellan, Russell McClellan, Roy McClellan, and Stuart Simon. Number 5, More Stashies, is owned by Chris Manahar. Trainer Nicola Pond, jockey Leo Salas. Number 6 is Kalik, who is racing for Chad Brown Barn and owners Robert LaPenta, E5 Racing Thoroughbreds, and Medicaid Stables LLC. Leading rider at Woodbine, Kazushi Kimura. Number 7 is Velocitor, who's owned by Alan Bill Alwelling. Is trained by Kevin Attard. The rider is Justin Stein. Number 8, stablemate Wickenheiser, also trained by Kevin Attard, is owned by Clay Shearer, Alan Bill Alwelling and partner, and jockey is Rafael Hernandez. To number 9, Silent Miracle for RCC Racing Stable Limited. The trainer John Mattini. Jockey Ryan Munger. 10 is Midnight in Malibu for Tucci Holdings, Sid Attard, and The Biscuit, Adam Biscuit. 11, Touch and Ride. Langula 40 is the trainer at Chiefswood Stables Limited. Jockey Jose Campos. To number 12, Cool Kiss, owned by Utah Stables, Johnny Russell and Joseph DiPolo. Mike DiPolo, the trainer, with the mount, Emma Jane Wilson. Number 13 is Paramount Prince, owned by Michael Longqua and Gary Barber. Mark Cassie is the trainer, and the rider is Patrick Husband. Roger Atfield, owner-trainer of 14, two-way crossing. And on board is Antonio Gallardo. Number 15, Calcor Kaipu, is owned by Culpeper Island Syndicate. Tedstone Holder is the trainer. The rider is Rico Walcott. Number 16 is a scratch to 17, Moon Landing. Luis Contreras with the mount for Kevin and Todd, and owned by Robert LaPinta, E5 Racing Thoroughbreds, and Medicaid Stables LLC. And number 18 is Enjoy the Silent, racing to Lenny Bloodstock LLC, Daniel Plouffe for Canuck Racing Club, Kevin and Todd trainer, and the rider Declan Carroll. 19 is a scratch. Officially 2 minutes to the start of the 164th running of the King's Plate.
Get your way to for race number 10, so do not fret, this being the 164th running of the King's Plate. Jeff, you and I, we were looking at a few horses outside, and we wanted to see some of them if they were getting a little bit hot to kind of monitor that, and we kind of used to pass along that sense. Still, Click looks that way, and likewise with Paramount Prince.
Yeah, Paramount Prince starting to get a little bit hot too. Now it is a warm day, so we've had some real ups and downs when it comes to temperature over the last 3 days. I mean, we had our fall jackets on, what, 72 hours ago, and all of a sudden it's starting to get a little bit warm. And these horses are racing in front of a crowd that is bigger than they've ever seen, so that's another thing too. But I am, of all the horses, worried about the pre-race turn to the 6th. Just considering the fact that he was traction climbing the last time, I just want to hopefully it's able to calm down a little bit.
He's doing exactly what I don't think they wanted to have him do, which is get really sweaty. He's quite worked up. He's kind of prancing out there on the racetrack. I'd love to see him calm down as we get ready to go to the gate. He's back with the pony here. Now, a couple of things that we did note. Stanley House, as soon as Post Parade was over, they just shot him out for a big gallop to really warm him up. Javier Castellano aboard just took him for a good gallop. Also some other horses that went for a good warm-up. The 4-horse, Twin Cities, broke away from the pony and decided to go out there and warm up really strong. And I think we saw someone else. Yeah, the 6-horse. So the 6-horse, Paddock, he also went out for a big gallop too, which kind of adds to an already heated up horse. So now that he's back with the pony, hopefully he'll kind of settle down a little bit. But one thing I will say is that this weather has really cooperated with us. It's quite gray and overcast out here right now, but it's brought the temperature down quite significantly, and I think that's going to help some of these hot horses here. We get some air going through them, get a chance to kind of relax out there on the racetrack. But again, body language really tells the tale.
And they're off. In the Fantastic break. The best drive is Paramount Prince deep on the track at Velocitor. Alicia Field got away well with Silent Miracle between horses up in the top 4. Midnight in Malibu going up on the outside. A well-placed touch and right, taken up slightly there. Alicia Field is over on the inside as the field works its way down the stretch the first time. Going up to be 5th, Twin City. Caught a bit wide, Calcor Kaipu, and deeper is Moon Landing. Kalik is in the center mid-pack. A length behind them is Stanley House over on the inside. Then came Wickenheiser, Cool Kiss, and trying to get up the rails, Philip My Dear. Back on the inside is more Stashies, and towards the back as they take the turn, two-way crossing the outside, and Enjoy the Silent. Slowing them down, Patrick Husbands in the King's Plate. It's Paramount Prince the leader. A length and a half out in front, and racing up handy is Silent Miracle on the outside, and third placing Velocitor. A length and a half away for Twin City. On the inside, Elysian Field. 3 wide is Midnight in Malibu. Caught deep on the track is Moon Landing, and Calcor Kaipu is in the center. Kalik traveling pretty nicely in behind them, is coming up in between runners. On the inside, Philip My Dear. The leader's getting away a bit, Paramount Prince. More Stashies on the inside, getting well back is Touch and Ride. Losing ground there, Calcor Kaipu. Towards the back, Wickenheiser. Stanley House has made some ground about 5th or 6th last, and coming around the outside is Cool Kiss, a two-way crossing. Paramount Prince out in front by 2 lengths in the King's Plate. In second, Velocitor as they go inside the 3/8. Elysian Field, the filly coming out beautifully on the inside, coming after the stablemate. A length away came Twin City. Moon Landing running a big race. Behind them, Stanley House. And here comes Elysian Field on the inside as they turn the Marquez is there in front. Paramount Prince, Elysian Field, Velocitor kicking on his Javier Castellano. Stanley House, gonna run them down. Paramount Prince in front. Dashed away It's the 164th Kings Plate. A length and a half. Alicia Field second. Third Stanley House. Velocitor fourth and fifth Touch and Ride. 2:193.
You did?
$10, yeah.
Winner is number 13, Paramount Prince. Second is 2, Elysian Field. Third is 1, Stanley House. Fourth is 7, Velocitor. 13-2-1-7, unofficial. First quarter 23 and 1, a half 47 and 2. Three quarters 111 and 4. The mile 136 and 2, and the time 2:193.
It's unbelievable how we just looked at the plate trial. This was like a carbon copy of it. Paramount Prince getting to the front end easily, and we thought there'd be victory. Elysian Field, perfect trip. Just no match for Paramount Prince in here.
I thought there'd be more pace in the race. I really did. And I wonder now with no El Cohedi, how much did that help out Paramount Prince? You know, we lost a huge pace component obviously in there. And Patrick, you know, that's such a savvy rider. He always talks about, oh, maybe this will be it. Maybe this will be the end of it. But man, oh man, what a performance. And can't wait to catch up with Patrick Husband here.
All the riders here, when they can't be in all the rooms, you know, this is what the kids offer me.
Tell us about the trip that he had today, Paramount Prince, and when you knew you had him.
Actually, you know, I worked this horse last week, and I tell David asked me, Patrick, what you think? I said, tell Mark, bring it soup. By the end of the day, you know, you got to let the horses talk, you know, and don't get too cocky. But I'm a guy clean break. I let him do what he like to do best, and he just enjoyed the running. And when I asked him, can he get over this right lead down the lane, he was just gone.
Congratulations, Patrick. Brody, over to you.
I love it. Patrick Husband is one of our favorite characters. Mark, get your suit ready. I love it. I mean, you could just tell the utmost of confidence that he had in his horse last time out and then this time as well. I mean, it's just awesome to see. This new horse, we had a bunch of question marks about heading into the season, but he has just continued to impress.
Talking about a colliding of worlds, you have Gary Barber, one of the wealthiest owners of thoroughbred racing. You have Mark Cassey, dual Hall of Famer. You've got Patrick.
For all the reasons that you mentioned too, just being able to have such a nice colliding of worlds and to be able to have a King's Plate representative, a winner that we would definitely be proud of. And I'm curious, it's always fun to look ahead. I know it's fun to look ahead to the Canadian Triple Crown, of course. This is a horse that's done so much right thus far this year. What are your expectations?
Well, Gary Barber, Mark Cassey, they are horse people, but they love to play the game too. I think they'll train the horse on the dirt, and if the horse takes the dirt, they'll go. They'll go to the Prince of Wales. Mark's been a great supporter of the Prince of Wales throughout the year, and it's, you know, he's had great success in that race, but I just can't say enough too about the ride with Patrick here. To get this horse to settle in front of the grandstand for the first time and to kind of shut the horse down a little bit like that, was just a miraculous job, well done. And these two guys, man, oh man, when they team up together, they are like the New York Yankees throughout the years, Montreal Canadiens, you know, you name it. They are a dynasty, and it's just a huge feather in the cap here. The connections of Paramount Prince, and again, a huge congratulations goes out to the owner of Reesnack. It's only breed 2 or 3 horses a year and to breed a King's Plate winner. That's a miraculous job well done. Great to see Gary Barber with us here today at Woodbine, and the gentleman there in the white suit, that is Mike Langlois. I think he sold 50% of the horse for, I think he told me $140,000, if memory serves me correct. You know, for a small owner, that's a lot of money. There's no guarantees. Yeah, they pick up $600,000 for winning the race, but at the time, there's no sure things to horse racing. But enjoy the ride, everybody. There's just a huge accomplishment there for Paramount Prince.
Now heading across to the Johnny Walker winner's circle after the first jewel of the OLG Canadian Triple Crown. The 164th King's Plate goes the way of Paramount Prince. Paramount Prince is trained by Mark Cassie, who has trained first and second place finishers in this race. 3-year-old chestnut gelding by Society's chairman is led from gate to wire. Platinum Steel is the dam. Congrats to breeder Erica Rosnack. Erica taking honors today as the breeder of Paramount Prince. And Patrick Husband, in a magnificent winning ride on the front end, has gone on to take Paramount Prince to the King's Plate victory in a third win from 6 lifetime starts, and had 2 seconds and a third prior to that. The official winner of the 164th running of the King's Plate with Michael Lacroix and Gary Barber, who are the winning owners, Paramount Prince. Quick check of the payouts. Paramount Prince returns $18 even for the win. $9.70 to place, $5.80 to show. The exact at $92.60. Trifecta $293.55. And the Super 11,121.65 on 13,217. The double 913, 131.70. Payouts in that Superfecta. Prices there. It's the pick 3 at $466 even, and the pick 5, $10,833.65. 9 into 2 or 5, then 11,913. For today's trophy presentation of the 164th King's Plate, it is a pleasure once again to welcome Lieutenant Governor Honourable Elizabeth Dowdswell, along with CEO of Woodbine Entertainment Group Jim Lawson, for the presentation to connections of Paramount Prince, Michael Lacroix and Gary Barber,